Hong Kong, a city that never really sleeps, it just changes its clothes. When the sun dips below the skyline and the office towers empty, the real city comes alive. Neon, steam, and humanity collide in a sensory overload. Tonight, we're diving into that chaos, the night markets. Here, every stall is a story, every flavor a discovery. This isn't about sightseeing, it's about connection, about finding the city's soul in a bowl of noodles on a plastic stool. If you crave authenticity after dark, you're in the right place. Let's see what Hong Kong has to offer when the lights go down. First stop, Temple Street. In the heart of Kowloon, as dusk falls and the city's pulse quickens, Temple Street transforms into a world of its own. The air is electric, alive with anticipation, as vendors set up their stalls and the first wave of locals and travelers pour in. Not just a market, but a living, breathing organism. Every night it awakens. An urban jungle where the old and new, the sacred and the profane all mingle together. The crowd is a river, flowing endlessly between stalls, each person drawn by the promise of discovery. Under neon and tarps, the city's grand street theater unfolds. The lights flicker and dance, painting faces in shades of pink and blue, while the tarps overhead ripple in the night breeze, sheltering the drama below. The air is thick with the funk of stinky tofu, a scent that's both a challenge and an invitation. It's a rite of passage for the adventurous, a badge of honor for those who dare. The char of grilled meats drifts through the air, smoky and irresistible, drawing hungry eyes and watering mouths. Flames leap and crackle, casting shadows that dance across the faces of those waiting for their midnight feast. The brine of fresh oysters, glistening on beds of ice, promises a taste of the sea in the middle of the city. Fortune-tellers beckon from shadowy corners, their tables cluttered with cards and crystals, offering glimpses into futures as unpredictable as the market itself. Knockoff gadgets blink and buzz, a reminder that here, commerce is as much about spectacle as it is about necessity. Jade trinkets, smooth, cool and green, catch the light, promising luck or love or simply a memory to take home. Here, commerce and culture collide in a symphony of color and sound, each transaction a tiny performance. But the real star is the food, an endless parade of flavors and textures, each dish a story told in steam and spice. The Dai Pai Dongs, open-air food stalls, are packed shoulder to shoulder, laughter and conversation rising above the clatter of chopsticks. Claypot rice, cooked over roaring flames, bubbles and hisses as it transforms into something magical. The aroma is intoxicating, a blend of soy, scallion, and the promise of comfort. The crispy fan jiao at the bottom, golden and crackling, is the prize everyone waits for. It's broken and shared at crowded tables, a communal ritual that brings strangers together, if only for a meal. Vendors flip skewers with the rhythm of decades, keeping tradition alive with every turn. The soundtrack? Clattering woks, sizzling oil, the haunting melodies of opera singers in elaborate costumes, and 100 conversations weaving together into a tapestry of sound. It's a sensory overload, but in the best possible way. Here, you don't just eat. You surrender to the chaos, let curiosity guide you through the maze of stalls and stories. Every corner offers something new, a taste, a trinket, a tale. Musicians pluck at strings, their melodies floating above the din. Children dart between tables, laughter echoing as they chase each other through the crowd. A street artist sketches quick portraits, capturing the fleeting moments of strangers who will soon disappear into the night. An elderly couple shares a quiet meal, their hands brushing as they reach for the same dumpling. Young friends toast with cold drinks, celebrating nothing and everything. A chef tosses noodles high into the air, his movements practiced and precise, a dance perfected over years. No pretense, no white tablecloths, just food for the people, by the people. Every inch is alive, families, lovers, old men at mahjong, tourists wide-eyed and grinning, all swept up in the market's embrace. This is community, the city's heart beating under neon. It's a place where stories are written in every shared dish, every exchanged glance, every burst of laughter. You leave with a memory, a taste, a sound, a feeling that lingers long after the night ends. The market clings to you, a reminder of the city's energy and warmth. A piece of Temple Street woven into your story, a keepsake you carry in your heart, whether it's a jade charm, a photograph, or simply the memory of a perfect bite. This is the real Hong Kong, loud, messy, and beautiful. A city that never truly sleeps, where every night is an opera, and everyone is invited to take the stage. From the electric pulse of Temple Street, where neon signs flicker and the air is thick with anticipation, the journey into Hong Kong's night markets truly begins. Here, the city's energy is palpable, every corner alive with the sounds of laughter, bargaining, and the clatter of street food stalls. Just a short walk away, you find yourself swept into the vibrant chaos of Tung Choi Street, the famous ladies' market, a place that never seems to sleep. Stretching for over a kilometer, the ladies' market is a canyon of commerce, its narrow lanes packed with stalls and a river of people flowing endlessly in both directions. Here, haggling isn't just a transaction, it's a ritual, a dance of words and gestures that both buyer and seller know by heart. The stalls themselves are a riot of color and sound, overflowing with t-shirts emblazoned with cheeky slogans, handbags in every imaginable style, quirky gadgets, and glittering trinkets that catch the eye from every angle. The sheer variety is dizzying, each stall a tiny universe of possibility. The price tags are merely a suggestion, the real price is discovered through spirited negotiation. Bargaining here is a performance, a test of wit and charm, where both sides play their roles with practiced ease and a knowing smile. But look closer. Beyond the mass-produced souvenirs, you'll find artisans hunched over their work, painting delicate scenes inside tiny glass bottles or carving intricate designs into jade pendants. These craftspeople are keepers of tradition, their skills passed down through generations. In the glow of a single bulb, an elderly woman stitches silk cheongsams with nimble fingers, her needlework a quiet act of preservation amid the market's constant motion. Here, heritage and hustle coexist, each giving the other meaning. The vendors themselves are true masters of the hustle. With a keen eye, they spot potential customers from afar, switching effortlessly between Cantonese, Mandarin, English, and sometimes even a smattering of Japanese or French, all to make a sale. In a single glance, they size up a shopper, gauging interest, budget, and even mood, ready to tailor their pitch in an instant. It's a skill honed by years of experience, and it's as much a part of the market as the goods themselves. Above the fray, apartment windows glow with the soft light of daily life. Laundry flutters from balconies, the sounds of television and clinking dishes drift down, and families gather for dinner, just feet above the market's organized chaos. The market and the homes above it are intertwined, each feeding off the other's energy. The ladies' market is more than a shopping street, it's a global crossroads. Here, locals and tourists, expats and students, bargain hunters and curious wanderers all mingle, creating a patchwork of languages, cultures, and stories. Every night, the market reinvents itself, shaped by the people who pass through. And when hunger strikes, the market delivers. Food here is fuel for the adventure. Bubble tea in hand, you weave through the crowds, stopping for skewers of fish balls, their aroma mingling with the scent of sweet waffles and sizzling meat. Egg waffles, crispy on the outside and soft within, are a must-try. Street food is everywhere, designed for eating on the move, keeping you energized as you explore every corner. The market is a place that manufactures desires you never knew you had. You might arrive with no intention to buy, but leave with bags full of unexpected treasures, each one a story, a memory, a piece of Hong Kong's spirit. Whether you make a purchase or simply soak in the atmosphere, you leave with something intangible, a sense of Hong Kong's relentless entrepreneurial drive, its creativity, and its unbreakable will to thrive. The experience is exhausting, exhilarating, and utterly unforgettable. The market demands your attention, your energy, and in return, it gives you a glimpse into the city's soul. This is the art of the hustle, a nightly performance where everyone plays a part, and the spirit of Hong Kong shines brightest. After Kowloon's intensity, we head to Stanley, a slower seaside Hong Kong. Stanley Market is a permanent maze of art, linen, and calligraphy, with a relaxed beach town vibe. Here people stroll, not push. Vendors are friendly, the pace unhurried. The market spills onto a waterfront promenade lined with bars and restaurants. Nightlife is easy, outdoor tables, sea breeze, cover bands, and the gentle lap of waves. Colonial buildings and fishing boats add character, a Mediterranean village on the South China Sea. At night, the market is quieter, more intimate. You can chat with shopkeepers and hear their stories. Stanley is a palate cleanser, a reminder that Hong Kong is more than skyscrapers and crowds. Here you find space to breathe, a different kind of connection to the city. Stanley isn't an escape, it's another face of Hong Kong. Mong Kok, a district of markets, and tonight two of its most surreal, the flower market and goldfish market. The flower market is a corridor of color and scent, overflowing with blossoms from around the world. Flowers are woven into local life, symbols of luck, prosperity, and new beginnings. Vendors, often generations in, know their craft and their customers. Just a block away, the goldfish market appears, walls lined with bags of shimmering fish, each a tiny world. Goldfish are lucky in feng shui, and here, fortune is sold by the bag. The variety is wild, fantails, exotics, turtles, all waiting for new homes. The flower market bursts with beauty. The goldfish market glimmers with luck. Together they reveal the city's hopes, beauty and fortune side by side. It's a surreal, contemplative experience, a testament to the human need for nature, even in a city of concrete. This is Hong Kong's quieter wonder. Tonight we step away from the neon-lit tourist hotspots and venture into the heart of the new territories, to Tai Po, a place where the rhythm of daily life beats strong, and the market is a gathering place for locals, not a spectacle for travelers. Here, the city's true spirit is alive, humming beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered by those willing to look beyond the guidebooks. Tai Po Hui Market rises above the street, a multi-story hub that's both organized and chaotic, structured yet pulsing with energy. Each floor has its own character, its own soundtrack, a symphony of voices, footsteps, and the clatter of commerce. The market is a living organism, adapting to the needs of its community, day after day. On the ground floor, the wet market is a sensory overload. The air is thick with the scent of the sea and the earth. Fresh seafood wriggles in tanks, butchers expertly slice through slabs of meat, and mountains of vibrant produce are stacked high, each piece glistening under fluorescent lights. It's primal, raw, and utterly captivating. Here, relationships are built not on names but on habits and trust. Vendors recognize their regulars by the way they point to a particular cut of pork, or the way they linger over the freshest greens. Every transaction is a small ritual, every cut of meat a story passed down through generations. Climb the stairs, and you'll find the Cooked Food Center, a vibrant, steamy dining hall that serves as the neighborhood's communal kitchen. Here the air is thick with the aroma of sizzling woks and simmering broths. Each stall is a specialist, perfecting a single dish over decades, drawing loyal customers who crave the comfort of familiar flavors. Tradition and trust run deep in this space. Families gather around plastic tables, sharing plates of roast meats and bowls of noodles. Elderly couples return to the same stall year after year, greeted by vendors who remember their favorite orders. It's a place where memories are made and retold over shared meals. All around you, life unfolds in 1,000 small moments, school kids slurping noodles after class, old men savoring congee and swapping stories, shopkeepers taking a quick lunch before heading back to their stalls. The market is a stage, and everyone plays their part in the daily drama of the neighborhood. Here, transactions are never just about money. A handful of extra spring onions, a bit of friendly gossip, a knowing smile. These are the true currencies of Tai Po. The market is a place where you're seen, where you belong, even if only for a moment. What makes Tai Po truly beautiful is its authenticity. There's no performance for outsiders, no curated experience for Instagram. The market simply is, unapologetically local, unconcerned with who's watching, and all the more special for it. To visit Tai Po is to step into the real Hong Kong, far from the bright lights and crowded attractions. Here you witness the city's heart, its resilience, its warmth, its sense of community, beating strong in the everyday rituals of shopping, eating, and gathering. The most profound travel moments aren't found in grand monuments or famous sites, but in the ordinary: a shared meal, a familiar face, the laughter of friends over steaming bowls of noodles. These are the memories that linger long after you leave. Tai Po Hui Market is more than just a place to buy food, it's the beating heart of a community. It's where stories are exchanged, traditions are kept alive, and neighbors become friends. And for a brief moment, as you sit among the locals, welcomed with a smile and a bowl of something delicious, you become part of this living tapestry, a guest at the table, and a witness to the everyday magic that makes Hong Kong truly unforgettable. 5 markets, 5 worlds, one incredible city. We've tasted, haggled, wandered, and felt Hong Kong's pulse. Its night markets are a feast for the senses, a banquet that never ends. If you're hungry for travel that connects and challenges, stick around. There's more to explore. Thanks for joining me. Share this with fellow adventurers, and let's keep the journey going. Until next time, stay curious, stay hungry, and never be afraid to get a little lost.